Charlie Kirk. Didn't really follow him closely, but obviously knew who he was. He was a man of faith, of country, of God, of family. And he was not afraid to let you know how he felt. And whether or not you believe in the things he talked about, whether or not you sided with him on certain topics, let's just put that aside for a moment and focus on the fact that he was exercising his God-given right of freedom of speech. And that is one of the founding things of our country. He was talking to college students. He did that often about a lot of different things. And some coward decided they didn't like what he had to say and killed him. I saw videos of him just living his life. Had his little daughter that he was running around town with. He was a dad. He was a husband. He was passionate about his mission in his life, which was to spread the word of God and to also point out things that he thought were going astray in society. I mean, that's the political side of him, right? And obviously, when somebody does that, when somebody goes out and speaks their truth and does it in such a fashion that it's public and it's seen, they put themselves at risk. It reminds me, my church is doing a whole thing about disciples. And I mean, honestly, I'm not getting carried away here, but in a way, he was a modern day, he's a modern day disciple. I mean, he was going out and he would challenge people. He would say, hey, if you disagree with me, if you want to talk about it, please come to the front, come to the microphone, let's talk. And so people would. And I invite you to look up some videos of his interactions with people. Not just the little 20-second clip you see on your TikTok feed or your Facebook feed. Actually look at what he did. Watch the whole thing. And I'm not saying do that because it's going to change the way you believe if you disagreed with him or what have you, but if you're going to make a assumption about a person, then you owe it to that person, I believe, to actually dedicate the time necessary to know who they were and why they say and believed the things that they said, say, and believe. And I loved the fact that he spoke his mind. It's something I've always tried to do. It's something I respect. And I mean, just take all of the little things, if you will, because really in the grand scheme of things, these things that we get into arguments about, these things that divide us, yeah, they're important. I mean, I get it, especially, to certain groups. One thing might be more important than another, but in the grand scheme of things, they're minuscule. At the end of the day, we're human beings. This guy was killed for speaking his mind. And I know it happens. Happens a lot. Maybe not as high profile as somebody like Charlie Kirk. But we've seen it throughout history for various movements. Obviously, Martin Luther King Jr. coming to mind. Political leaders assassinated. The Kennedy assassination. I mean, the list could go on, right? But I mean, we need to take a moment, you guys, everybody, take a moment and just take the foot off the gas a little bit here when it comes to some of this stuff, and remember how small we are. And remember that we can agree to disagree. It's okay. But if you're somebody who is cheering or is happy about the fact that somebody like Charlie was killed for his beliefs, what's the matter with you? I mean, do you not value human life? Do you not value freedoms to believe what we want to believe, to express ourselves? When he would go out and talk to people on campuses or wherever, he wasn't hurting anybody physically. He was inviting people to come to the microphone and speak your mind, just like he was. What's wrong with that? Is that worth killing somebody over? I don't know if this is all coming out right. I have no notes. I'm literally just winging it here. But I felt motivated and moved to shoot this video. I haven't been inspired to shoot a video in a while, and it's just one of those days. It's a big day in our history, and I, for one, have a heavy heart today. And I just hope that you take some time to remember those lost in 9/11, and take some time to remember a man that, whether you agreed with him or not, I hope that you can at least somewhat respect him for standing up for what he believed in. Because if you can't do that, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm sitting out in front of this lake wearing an American flag t-shirt, and I'm proud to live in the best country in the world. I'm sad for this day, but we'll persevere, we'll continue, and hopefully we'll improve. That's what I hope. So, God bless, and just be kind to one another.